Hello, beautiful souls. I'm so happy to be here today with you. Thank you so much for all your support, for all your beautiful comments which are coming from your heart. I will always be grateful, and I cannot even express it in words how much I am grateful to have all of you, because you are very, very special, and you make so much difference in this beautiful channel, in this beautiful community which we all create together. So today we are asking the spirit, what is your authentic power? I felt called to do this reading because sometimes we don't see how powerful we are. So as you can see, I have 5 piles for you to choose from. I want you to relax and choose the card which is calling you the most. Of course, you can choose more than one. Who knows? Maybe there is more that you need to hear. Maybe it's not just in one pile. So always trust your intuition, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here today with me. So I'm very excited to see what is your authentic power. If you chose this card, let's see. Wow, so we have a queen bee. This tells me so much about you. First of all, I want to say that you are very intuitive, you're very connected to your feminine energy. Of course, it doesn't mean that your masculine energy is not strong. Of course it is, but you really nurture your feminine energy, and there is this quiet confidence in you. Maybe some people underestimate you. Maybe some people don't even know how strong you are, because that quiet confidence is when you're really doing your own thing, when you are nurturing your self-love, and you are always someone who is always willing to ask yourself these important questions when it comes to your self-love, when it comes to your intuition, deepening your intuition. And I see that many of you who chose this pile, you are the starseed, if you resonate with this, because you're meant to shine, you're meant to be proud of your feminine energy, because maybe in the past some of you have struggled to see the beauty, to see this authentic power in your feminine energy. It took time for you to really learn, to really appreciate, to be proud of yourself for who you truly are, because you really know who you are. And I also sense that for some of you who chose this pile, you was tested a lot to create healthy boundaries, because maybe in the past you have struggled when you do communicate with other people, you meet new people, and maybe some people really would cross your boundaries. I sense that some of you had to learn this a very painful way. Maybe you really used to struggle a lot to see how amazing you are, and this lesson, this important lesson, you have learned, and now you know what a powerful soul you are. You know how special you are, and you know that nobody can disrespect you. Nobody can treat you in a way that is not acceptable for you. So you know what is a healthy friendship, healthy relationship. You attract those healthy relationships. Maybe in the past you used to struggle and you used to attract people who would teach you those important lessons. Everything was happening for a reason, but I really see that you are so powerful. You know how to truly love yourself, how to truly appreciate yourself. And there is so much beauty in you. And your feminine energy is your authentic power, because you truly know how to connect to your intuition, how to listen to those quiet whispers of your soul. And your intuition will never let you down. Your spirit guides want you to know that your intuition is your sacred tool. It's your compass. It's always guiding you. And even when you experience the darkness, even when you feel lost, even when you are afraid of change, of unknown, your intuition is still guiding you, because you know how to go inwards. You know how to remove all distractions and to really connect to your sacred, authentic power, which is you. It will always be you. So I'm very, very happy. I'm very proud of you, Pile One. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful to have you here today with me. So what is your authentic power? I'm very excited to see. Let's find out. Wow, I already saw this card when I was shuffling the cards with my purest intention, and this card was already showing up for me. So I'm so happy to see this card again. So this card tells so much about you, Pile 2. Your authentic power is the fact that you always choose love. You know, first of all, you know how to love yourself. Self-love is so sacred, so important to you. And you have learned how to always choose love no matter what. You have learned how to let go of your fears, of any limiting beliefs about yourself. Of course, it's always a process. We are always learning. We will always be learning. We will always be healing. But I sense that you really know how to always come back to love. Even if whenever you're going through your day and you feel you are in a different energy, because it's so normal. Of course, we always go through different frequencies of energy, and whenever you catch yourself that you are not in that light, loving energy, you always know how to come back. You always know how to just go inwards and choose love no matter what. So I also see that some of you have struggled with your root chakra in the past. Maybe you felt unsafe. You felt not grounded, like the lack of being grounded. And you have learned a lot how to strengthen your root chakra, how to understand, how to feel that you always have everything within you. So whenever you feel that your root chakra is out of balance, out of alignment, you always know how to just maybe go to the nature, how to really strengthen that, how to connect to the deepest sense of self. And that's when you come back to feeling loved, to feeling supported, to feeling that you have everything within you. So I see this wild, free spirit inside of you. Yes, you do have this loving, caring energy, but at the same time, you're such a wild and free spirit. And you should always be this way. You should always be proud of that wild, free spirit, because uh, you know what is the best for you. You know that you are like this wild, free child, and you always like to wonder. You always like to explore the world. But no matter what, you do that from your heart. So you always choose love. You know how to put yourself first. You know how to focus on yourself. You know how to remove all distractions, and you know that this is a time just for you. So I'm very, very proud of you, Pile, too, because I feel that it has never been an easy journey for you to choose love, to choose loving yourself. But now you know that you have grown so much, you have transformed so much. You're not the same like you was 1 year ago, because you always evolve. You are ever evolving, and always remember that your authentic power is that wildness, is that love which is burning in your heart. Your heart desires are so powerful, so strong, and you know what you want. Your heart always knows what it wants, and you always follow your heart's calling. And that is an authentic power, because not everyone is brave to follow their heart. So many people will rather let their fears, their doubts, their limiting beliefs to stop them, to make them believe there is something that they're not. But you are not like that. No matter what, you follow your heart. You choose love. You choose self-love. You choose your higher self. So you're very connected. You are a very spiritual soul. And I'm so, so proud of you, Pile, too. So keep shining, keep loving yourself, because you have all the right to feel loved, to feel special for no reason at all. There's nothing that you need to do to feel loved, because you are love. You are divine love. So that was your reading, Pile, too. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile Free. I'm so happy to have you here today with me. So I'm so excited. Let's find out, what is your authentic power? Wow, so we have time to rise. Straight away, I feel this strength, this passion within you. Maybe some of you have some fire placements in your chart, like Leo, Sagittarius areas. You don't have to be, but I really see this fighting spirit within you. And your authentic power is that you never give up. No matter what, you always know how to rise. Maybe you are like Phoenix, who's rising from the ashes. Maybe some of you have Scorpio in your chart as well. So very transformative energy. And right now we are in the Scorpio season, if you are watching the video at the moment when I post it. So you really had those powerful, strong energies within you, but I see that this passion within you, it's your drive. It's that motivation which keeps you moving towards your heart's desires. And no matter what, you fly and you see any situation from the higher perspective. So you, someone who's very wise, you are an old soul, and you just know how to find a higher perspective. I sense that some of you could be very good listeners. You advise your friends, your family. You're very good in finding a higher perspective, seeing some things which people miss, and you help people to see, to find a higher perspective. So you're very good in advising, you're very good loyal friend. So maybe some of you even have a job where you really have to communicate a lot with other people, and it's like you help people. It's like without you, this community, this company, maybe they would miss a lot. You really help. You bring so much into this community. Whatever you do as a job, just let me know in the comments if some of you are doing something as a job where you really help other people. You really build something together, but you really give so much to the table. You offer so much because you are very unique. You have very strong qualities about you. Of course, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but I see that many of you who chose this pile, you're very free. Freedom is the most important to you. So maybe you are self-employed. Maybe you're not meant to do a 9-to-5 job. Maybe you're meant to work for yourself because you don't feel good. You feel good when you do your own thing. You feel good when you work your own hours because that passion, that wild free spirit is always guiding you. So be proud of who you are, pile free, because your authentic power is your freedom, is your fire, is your passion, is that unlimited strength. No matter what, you always rise, and you always transform, you always grow, and you learn so much from every experience. Some people would not go that deep into analyzing their life, but you do. So I see that some of you who chose this pile, you're a deep thinker. You go deep into the details. Details are important to you, and there's nothing that you miss because that helps you to see a higher perspective. That helps you maybe even to rise whenever you experience something difficult in your life. You listen to your intuition, you quiet your mind, and you find a higher perspective. You have this epiphany suddenly, and you just know what to do next. What is your next move? So you're very bold, you're very brave, you're very confident. Even if you don't feel that way, like you are confident, but you have that quiet confidence within you. And sometimes people can't even read you. They can't predict your actions because this is who you are, because you are quiet. When you know that you are working on something, you're keeping that to yourself. And this is a good thing because you want to accomplish things. You don't want anyone to tell you that maybe you shouldn't do that because you know what is the best for you. So you're very independent, and your authentic power is really that wild free spirit. You never give up. You always want to accomplish more. You always see this life as a gift that you should always be moving towards your heart's desires. So I'm very, very proud of you, pile free. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 4. I'm so excited to have you here today with me. So let's find out, what is your authentic power? Wow, we have named the thing. And I deeply connect to this card because for me, it is all to do with facing your fears. It's like uncomfortable situations difficult situations make you, encourage you, they push you to face the truth, to face your fears. So I see that you are someone who would never let their fears, you don't let your fears to control you. You face your fears, you face the truth. No matter how uncomfortable something is, you go into deep introspection and you dive deep into that uncomfortable feeling, whatever you're facing, whatever you're experiencing, and you like to see things for what they are. And you're also someone who is encouraging other people to see the truth, to face the truth, instead of running from their fears, running from the truth. So I really see this I see that you're very powerful. It's like you are a detective. You are a very good detective. You like to find out the truth. The truth is so important to you. And I want to say that you are very driven to live in your own truth. And you're very driven to follow your heart. So you always know how to face your fears, how to understand your fears, but you don't let them to control you. So the truth is so sacred to you, and your intention is always to live in your own truth. You don't let anyone to tell you what to do. You don't let anyone to define your truth. Yes, you could easily listen to other people. You are very curious. You want to see what other people think, but in the end of the day, you are very wise. I also want to see that some of you who chose this pile, your third eye chakra is very, very strong. So you see things for what they are. You see what others don't see. And actually that is the main point. That's the most important for this pile, if you chose this pile. So you can see, you can easily connect to what is hidden. Uncomfortable, scary situations, making you grow. It is always guiding you to face the truth. So you're very good. It's like you are, some of you who chose this pile, you are like this detective, someone who's always willing to find out things, always willing to see things. Let's say someone is telling you things, like some of your friends, one of your friends complaining about someone else, and you don't just blindly listen. You're not just blindly believing someone, but you want to find out the perspective. You want to see what other person, the other side, because there is, as we all know, there's always two sides of the story. So you never believe blindly anyone, because you rely on your intuition. You see things for what they are. You always face the truth, and you encourage other people to live in their truth. Sometimes I also see that your energy could be intimidating for others. Sometimes people could be avoiding you only because they are afraid how brave you are. They are afraid of this powerful strength which you carry within you. They are afraid of you because they don't face themselves. So never worry, you should never bother if someone, you should never worry if someone is really, if there is people who really avoid you. Maybe you work in a company, you work somewhere, and you see that some people really giving you that weird look, they avoid you. Remember that there's nothing wrong with you. They are not on your level. Of course, we all are different. And I'm not saying that to criticize someone, but it's just they don't understand themselves fully. They are not where you are. You are always willing to face the truth. and you are like the mirror for those people, and they are afraid, they are so scared of this mirror. So you show the truth, you are like the mirror for them, and if they are running away from you, remember, they're running from themselves, they're running from this truth, they're not ready to face the truth. And it's fine, because we all are on our own paths. What matters the most is that this is your authentic power, this is your strength, and you gain so much out of any situation, out of anything that is happening in your life, because you always come back stronger. You always see things for what they are, and you are such a powerful soul. This is your authentic power. Always remember that. And remember that you are someone who's always able to face your fears, which is so, so brave of you. So many people would run away from their fears. They would be not willing to face something that is uncomfortable, but you do. So I also see that maybe some of you are Scorpio. Maybe you have Scorpio in your chart, because if you do, of course, you don't have to be, but Scorpio is all about this transformation, is all about living in their truth. Scorpio will always face their fears. Yes, it's a very intense, powerful sign. It's Scorpios go through so much, so many intense feelings. It's so hard. It could be so hard to be a Scorpio. Well, if you are a Scorpio, you know what I'm talking about. And but the strength of Scorpio is to really face the uncomfortable, to face your fears, to not let the fears to control you, to embrace those, to embrace it, and that's how you connect to your power. That's how you always grow, always transform. You're never the same. And people can feel your strength. People can see how powerful you are. And like I said, some people are afraid of your strength. Some people are just not comfortable with that energy, which is okay, because you are just being you, and you should always be proud of you, pile 4. So that was your reading. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Bye. Hello, pile 5. I'm sorry I already showed the card, but I guess it's okay. So let's see, what is your authentic power? So we have be of service. Your authentic power is that you are always willing to face your own inner demons, first of all. Of course, I'm not saying that there's something wrong with you, but as you all know, we all have a light and the darkness inside of us. And your strength is that you're always willing to face your own darkness. And whatever you face within you, you always, and that's how you can help other people. So maybe some of you are doing it as a job. Maybe there is something that you do to help other people. Maybe you are an advisor. Maybe you are maybe you coach other people. Like maybe you just help in some way to support people. It could be anything. It could be so many things. But maybe, of course, it hasn't got to be the job, but you are always, you have such a big heart that you always want to be in service for other people. You want to help. Why you want to help? Because you overcome a lot. There's so many things that you experienced yourself. You faced lots of your own inner demons. And so you really know, you know yourself. You truly know your shadow self. You know your light. and you feel whole within yourself. You do not see as something bad your shadow. You understand that everything is it's supposed to be that way, that you have your light and you have your darkness. And because you know yourself so well, so fully, you just you can read people, you can sense people's energies. And when someone is not, let's say someone is not feeling good, even if it's just a stranger, you see someone and you have a big heart and you just want to help. And this is such an authentic power, because so many people would just walk away. They would be so focused on themselves, but you're not. This is so generous of you. This is so thoughtful of you. And I really see that some of you should, if you feel lost right now, if you don't know what job could suit you, remember, ask yourself, what is it that you really like to do every single day? What is it, what makes you happy? Because I really sense that some of you should be focusing on finding a job where you could help others in some way, in one or other way. Because when you can help someone, you also help yourself. You also find so much answers. You find so much clarity for your own life. It's like when you heal somebody else, you heal yourself. And of course, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but I really see that you are definitely someone who really loves helping other people. You're very kind, you're very supportive. You want people to see themselves the way they are, for who they truly are. And I sense that some of you are really good in helping others to really find a solution to their problem, helping others to love themselves more. There could be so many things, but I really see that your authentic power is the fact that you are always willing to dive deep into your own darkness, to go to experience whatever you feel, and you learn so much about yourself. So because you learn so much about yourself, you know yourself so fully, you understand yourself more and more every single day, because you have done so much healing, you have done so much inner work. That's how you can really help others. And I see that really some of you should really focus on this gift within you, because you naturally feel drawn to help those who suffer. You naturally feel drawn to help people to get out of the darkness, because you've been there yourself. You know how it feels. You know how not easy that is. But you also are very good in supporting other people, in encouraging them to do the same, to stay strong and to fight their inner demons, to really understand that nothing can stop you to become your true self, only yourself, only your own limiting beliefs, only your own fears and doubts. And you know what it feels like to be in that dark place, but you're not there anymore. You always know, even if you feel that way sometimes, you just know how to get out of that energy, how to really be your own best friend, because you know that you carry yourself through all your life, and you have two choices: to become your worst enemy or to become your best friend. So you would support yourself, you would fight, you would go after your dreams and your goals. So I see that many of you who chose this pile, you carry this inner strength, so much strength. And because you are like that, you are very good. You could be very good helping people, helping those who feel weak in their situation, to help them to come back to life, especially those who suffer. So yeah, that was your reading, pile 5. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Bye bye.